It's a night of comedy and mystery, beginning with young Sheldon, the unicorn, Carol.
Here it is. The Ohio State Buckeyes against the Kentucky Wildcats in basketball. That's right. The Ohio State Buckeyes against the Kentucky Wildcats in basketball. Go Buckeyes!
Run through the passing lane and get in the guard's hands of your Ohio State.
Saw those close losses. One was to Utah, one was to Evansville.
I think he walked.
And some of the fans here, majority of them. But they're playing Cuba away pretty well. They're on a timeout. Not with 2 to shoot.
Yes! Here it is. The Ohio State Buckeyes against the Kentucky Wildcats. That's right. The Ohio State Buckeyes against the Kentucky Wildcats in basketball. Go Buckeyes!
And then the other end, the ability to get them coordinated, get those puppies. That beautiful stroke by the left-hander. A little nylon, and why not rejoice?
And that's when the Buckeyes know they probably have this in hands. As Hagan steps up. Well, they have 2 points so far.
What in the world?
This one's important in terms of setting the press up.
That's all the barking.
Come back in defensively here. 18.8 remaining. Still a 2-possession game. We'll take a break. The finish coming up.
Alexa, pause my podcast. Alexa, set the temperature at home to 71 degrees. And turn on the lights.
Alexa, call Mike. Thanks, hon. Have fun at work.
On the season finale of Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Something big is terrorizing Fansville.
Threw that goalpost like a toothpick.
It punched a hole in the Jumbotron.
I found this. Big fan.
I'll help you find your big fan, Sheriff. He wears shoulder pads with spikes in them. He doesn't just drink Dr. Pepper. He eats it. He'll be at the biggest tailgate of the year.
The mayor's gonna shut down that tailgate.
Big man is not breathing.
Dr. Pepper, the official drink of Fansville.
67-61. Kentucky's out of timeouts. Just under 19 seconds to play. Earlier this week, Kentucky on the same floor. Lost by 3 to Utah. And now they're battling and trying somehow to scrap back into this thing when they trail by 6.
Yeah, stretching the game out. All the old timers always talk about free throws. Well, you've got to make them. These kind of situations.
Martin's hit both of his so far today.
I like this kid's game, don't you?
Yeah, I do too. His season high was in the loss to Minnesota. He had 19. And today, a really big second half for him.
A little luxury to have 2 backcourt guys that can hold a shot. You throw Muhammad on there, Luther Muhammad, that's...
They got the ball out there right now, too.
Third handler.
Maxey off Alex 3, had to let it fly, just barely got a piece of the rim underneath. They had no timeouts, just quickly hit the bucket. 8 seconds to go. Ohio State is trying to get it inbounds. And Walker, if he dribbles through traffic, well, Maxey's going to get him. That'll be it for Tyrese Maxey.
Goes. Sort of walking right towards the bench.
Oh, he's going to foul out with 15.
I thought Kentucky played well, though. Competitively. Just trying to find the offense is going to be the holiday wishes for John and the staff. Tony Barbee played from at UMass. Kenny Payne was a terrific Louisville player. Joel Justice from UNC in Wilmington.
So the guy that hit the big three that probably iced this is getting ready to ice it right now for Ohio State at the free throw line. Again, we'll be at Rupp Arena next Saturday. Second of a doubleheader on CBS following Wisconsin and Tennessee. And C.J. Walker just about sealed the deal here for those three-pointer and those two free throws. And Ashton Higgins gets some traffic and a drop-off.
Nice play now. Real heads up.
Juzang makes it, and that will do it. And the Buckeyes are 11-1, and Kentucky has lost 2 in a row before Christmas.
A lot of people are hearing that for the first time.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Doesn't sound right, does it? No. Of course, in the first game, it didn't sound right that North Carolina had lost 4 in a row coming in. They won their game. And Jamie.
Kyle, that was a track meet to watch. How challenging was Kentucky to face today?
Super tough team, you know, give credit to them because that was a hard-fought game. Like, we knew coming out how tough it was going to be. It was going to be a battle, so we just came ready to play and did what we did.
How important was it defensively to really put an emphasis on that side of the ball going into a Christmas break?
No, that's been huge for us because, you know, recently we haven't really been on top of our game defensively. So Coach has been preaching that a lot to us. Like, that's got to be our first thing, our main priority. So I think today we stepped it up a little bit and we're able to do that.
Congratulations, Kyle.
Thank you very much.
Big win for Ohio State. That's going to do it for Bill Raftery, Jamie Rudolph, Brad Nessler saying so long from Las Vegas. Final score 71-65. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports. Now we take you inside college basketball, presented by Progressive Insurance. Let's send it to Adam Zucker and the guys in New York. Happy holidays, everybody.
And happy holidays to Brad Nessler and Raph and Jamie, and welcome everyone. Adam Zucker here on Inside College Basketball, presented by Progressive Insurance, alongside Clark Kellogg and Seth Davis. Tonight on CBS, it's a night of comedy and mystery, beginning with Young Sheldon, the Unicorn, Carol's second act, and Bob Hart's Abishola, followed by 48 Hours tonight, only CBS. Ohio State hit some free throws down the stretch of this one, 71-65. They get the win, and as again rejoined by Clark and Seth, you like what you saw from your young Buckeyes?
I really did. I like the poise, and they made a couple of key defensive plays, block shots, steals, defensive rebounds, and then were poised and efficient at the offensive end. Got a really outstanding game from DJ Clark. He really did a nice job running the show, and C.J. Walker as well. Those two guys handled their business at the point guard spot.
Chris Holtman played 8 guys for Ohio State. Each one of them scored. They pretty much handled a good Kentucky team without a big game from Caleb Weston. He's capable of delivering big games for them. It was an all-around impressive veteran win for Ohio State, and some misgivings now for Kentucky with that big game against Louisville looming for next weekend.
And the Buckeyes just the one loss at Minnesota, not a full roster that night, and now you have Kansas go to Philadelphia and lose by 1. 5th time number 1's gone down this season. How's this going to shape up when the rankings come out again?
Zags at the #1 spot, and they'll be there a while.
Heading into the conference play, Gonzaga in its familiar place atop the polls. What about your Buckeyes at #1? They lose their only game.
Top 5.
They lost last Sunday without their second leading scorer.
We'd like to see them #1 in March sometime.
We'll see. Yeah, we have a couple
I'm undecided.
Couple months for that debate. Thanks for watching Inside College Basketball, presented by Progressive Insurance. The road to the Final Four continues next Saturday with a doubleheader. Wisconsin and number 21 Tennessee tip things off at 1:30 Eastern. Then it's a top 10 battle of bluegrass rivals. Number 3 Louisville and number 6 Kentucky. The NFL on CBS continues tomorrow with regional action. Playoff race heating up. Most will see the Ravens and Browns. That all gets started at noon Eastern with the NFL Today. For all of us, once again, happy holidays. Wrap those presents.
The FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives.
Our job is to bring them to justice.
Put the gun down now!
FBI Most Wanted premieres January 7th on CBS. The final season of Criminal Minds begins January 8th on CBS. With employee pricing for all, the greatest gifts aren't found in a store. They're out there, gift wrapped in snow. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and open them. Unwrap the world in a Jeep SUV with employee pricing for all. Or well-qualified lessees can lease the 2020 Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk 4x4 for $299 a month.
Whoa. It's him. I told you so.
Gotta get this cold, all right? All right, good. All right, let's go.
Would like to mind wondering I should appear, but a miniature sleigh. An acorn said it was my turn.